the reason that we have such a problem with leadership is we believe that we have understood leadership slightly wrongly over the years. So number one that we are saying is that we have always confused leadership with followership. Now that's a very bold statement to make, right? I mean, everybody knows what followership is and everybody knows what leadership is. So why are we saying that we have confused leadership with followership? Right? Now, all of us who are parents, we know that we love our children when they listen and obey us, right? And when they don't listen and obey, we give them a whack. And we like them and we reward them when they follow exactly what they're told, right? Now, what happens to the same children when they go to school? Who do you think are teachers' pets? These are again the students who listen and obey the teacher and do exactly what they're told in the class, right? And the students who do the best are made the class monitor. And similarly, even in the class exams, the students who are able to replicate everything that they are able to be taught in the class are the ones who are the toppers in the class, right? So from the childhood, we are kind of ingrained that if you follow what you're told, you can be successful and you can be a leader, right? Now, let's say if you become a CEO of a company, right? And to counter the current challenges, you're able to come out with a new, bold plan for the company to take the company to the next level. And you take that bold, audacious plan to your board. What do you think the first question that the board will ask you? The first question that the board will ask you is, show me the McKinsey report where the 5 best practice companies have already done this. And if that's the case, then take the money and go, and we are happy to invest. Otherwise, not. And best practice, ladies and gentlemen, is another word for followership. So we have confused followership with leadership to a large extent. The second is that we have confused position of authority with leadership. As soon as somebody gets elected to the position of a CEO of a company, we call him the leader of the company. As soon as somebody gets elected to the post of prime minister or president of a country, we call him the leader of the country. But what is the relationship between title, position, and power and leadership? If you look at the 3 of the greatest examples of leadership for 20th century, you will see Mahatma Gandhi in Asia, Nelson Mandela in Africa, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in US. What did they not have for most of their life? They did not have any position, title, or power or official power. And they were the greatest examples of leadership that we can see. So what is the link between position of authority or title, position, and power and leadership? Absolutely zero. And that's what we want to be talking about. How we can lead at our own personal and professional level and make a change to what we are trying to do. The third myth in our view is that leadership can be taught through case studies, role plays, and competency models. If you think about it, the basic premise there is that you look at the leaders of 1990 or 2000s, pick up the things that made them successful, teach them to the next generation, and you create the leaders of tomorrow, right? Now that, in our view, is again an act of followership. Number 2, the things that worked in 1990 or 2000s or 10 years ago or 15 years ago, what is the guarantee that it is the same competency skills that are required for us to be successful in the next 10, 15, 20 years when the world is changing so dramatically? So in the digital era, we don't believe that this is required. So we are not saying that the competency training or the soft skill training, etc., is not required. It is required, but that is not what leadership is all about. So leadership needs to be looked at differently. Yeah. So none of this is leadership. So what is truly great leadership all about? Let me show you this picture of some of these past and present leaders, right? You look at these, and my question to you is, what do you think are these people trying to do? Or what were these people trying to do? Are they just trying to be famous? Are they just trying to be powerful? Are they just trying to be rich? Or are they trying to do something else? What are all these people trying to do? Can I have your responses in the chat, please? Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what they're trying to do.
Are they just trying to be famous, or are they just trying to make money, or are they just trying to be popular, or is there something else that they're trying to do?
So I think we should be waiting 1 or 2 minutes for the responses. What these leaders are trying, what is there going in their minds when they are putting so much.
What were they trying to do? What were they trying to do?
Yeah. So Dr. Atul Mathur says that they are doing this for their nation, actually.
For the nation. Okay.
Yes.
What else?
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah.
And Sudhir Agarwal ji is saying that they are facing the challenges. They are taking it as a challenge and break the BAU for a new.
Breaking the business as usual. They're trying to create a change, right?
Yes. Yes.
What else? What else?
And Bushra Sarwar is saying that these people brought revolution through their leadership. They are trying to bring some kind of revolution.
Right, revolution. So some kind of a change, right? Change. Again, similar to what Mr. Agarwal just said, right? That,
and Dr.
Making
Anjali,
the business as usual.
And Dr. Anjali Gupta says that they are doing it for the society. And Professor Gaurav Arora is saying that they all usually had one very clear goal. That goal was mostly challenging the status quo at that time, and large number of people wanted to bring that change. So they are doing it for large number of people. And the another participant whose name is not clear, he is saying that they have concentrated in a mission mode and moved ahead. And Mr. Arun Bajaj is saying that they are influencing the way other people think. So a lot of ideas are coming. Yes.
So they are influencing, they're changing the status quo, they are on a mission, they're doing something that is bigger than themselves, for the society, for the nation, for the community, etc. Would it be fair to say that they're trying to create a tomorrow that's better than today? They're trying to address the challenges of today and create a tomorrow that's better than today. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is our definition of leadership. Leadership is not about title, position, or power. It is not about competency models. It is the art of creating a better future. It does not start by winning an election. It does not start by getting promoted to the post of a CEO. It is about creating a better future. It starts when a leader closes his or her own eyes and sees a clear picture of a better future that he or she wants to create. As our former president, Abdul Kalam Azad, he once said that the real dreams are not what you have when you're sleeping. Real dreams are what keep you from sleeping. And that is the kind of leadership that we're talking about. So leadership is the art of creating a better future. Now, if it is about creating a better future, if it is about creating a change, what is it that you get when you're trying to create a change? What do you get from people around you? What do people give you? A lot of, when you're trying to create a change, or when you're trying to create a better future, or for that matter, any kind of a change that you're trying to create. What is it that you get from people? Can I have some responses on chat again, please? Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. So what they are what they are getting from the people around them. Yes.
Yeah.
So Gaurav Arora says that it is the resistance. So they may face resistance from the people around them.
Yeah.
And so we have another, Sudhir Agarwalji is saying that resistance as well as the pushback.
Pushback, absolutely.
Yes. So this is...
You get all sorts of resistance. You get active resistance, you get passive resistance, and people will tell you all the reasons why you should not be doing it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what is it that the leaders need a lot of to be able to take care of that resistance? They need a lot of grit, a lot of resilience, a lot of tenacity, etc. Right? So the difference between leaders and non-leaders is just this, that leaders don't give up. The difference between leaders and non-leaders is just this, that leaders don't give up. And that completes our definition of leadership. Leadership is the art of not giving up in the pursuit of creating a better future. Right? Now, let's say if leadership is about not giving up in the pursuit of creating a better future, then if it is about not giving up, what does it have to do with the power of mind? What has power of mind got to do with not giving up?